We met in Provo, Utah at the MTC. We were both going on our missions. I was going to Guatemala, she was going to Argentina, and we were put in the same group. And that group learned Spanish together and went to gym together.
He went to Guatemala, I went to Argentina, and we wrote letters. And I served for 16 more months in Argentina. He served for 22 months in Guatemala. And we met back up at the airport.
She had to have me. So, I lived in Salt Lake, she lived in Ogden. It was true. I just knew it. On Wednesday, we had a date on Friday.
We had a date on a Friday.
She proposed her love on Saturday.
I did not. I did not propose my love.
And then she was at my
Saturday.
homecoming on Sunday. She just, she had to be there every step along the way. And so I got a job, and we got to the point where we were both busy in school and work. We only saw each other on the weekends. And let's see, about 8 weekends after I got home, I asked her.
On February 29th, so that we wouldn't celebrate it for 4 years.
No, it was just a special day.
Oh, yeah.
29th is a special
It was
day.
a convenient day. You proposed. You almost wrecked the car because you were so nervous. So
I had to have you.
he picks me up at my house in Ogden. We go clear to West Valley. There was a box on the highway, on the freeway. And he almost hit it. And you were nervous. I had no idea what was wrong with him.
I'd never really asked a girl to marry me before.
And he, I don't know, he was driving like a maniac anyway, but then he almost hit the box, so we saw our lives flash before our eyes, and
We almost went to heaven together before
we
we were
almost
sealed.
did. And then he proposed that night. Actually, even got down on one knee.
And she said yes
I did
that night.
that night.
She didn't have to go think about it.
You're done. We live on Eccles right now. The place we started out was right across the street. We lived in a basement.
We like the sunsets here.
It was a 1-bedroom apartment with a little teeny tiny kitchen that was more of a breezeway to go into the rest of the apartment.
We had each other, which was great. We had kids that made it hard.
No, we were both going to school, so, and working, so we were busy, and just made it happen.
You were so cute.
Everything that we had as far as furniture went was given to us, and thank heavens there were drawers that were built into the apartment, or they wouldn't be those.
We lived in a basement with an older widow above us who was always cold in the winter. So she'd turn up the heat so hot that in the dead of winter we'd have to open the windows because we were melting.
Oh, that was funny. I
Yep.
remember that.
Those were good times, and we lived in that basement apartment until I graduated from college, and we had 2 kids.
What year was that?
1986.
96, so
So after I graduated, we went and bought our first house, and our 3rd child was born in that 3rd house, and I started out my career in sales and selling phones and newspaper advertising and school fundraising and lots of different things. And we bought our first house. It was a duplex, so we rented half, lived in the other half, and it was a good way to get started. And then we came back to Eccles Avenue and bought our dream house and planned to stay there forever. part 2.
How many times can plans implode right on you?
Part 2 starts with Brian being born, which changed everything.
Why did you do that, Maggie? Because you couldn't take him out.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Tell her. Relax.
Serious?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was a millennial baby. That right there. changed
January 29th, 2000, and nothing happened with our Y2K baby.
No,
He was
he still
born.
came. Yep. So then we moved to Washington, where I took a job at Amazon.com. I ran training worldwide in Seattle for all of Amazon's call centers. And we worked at that job and lived in Seattle for about a year. And it was right at the time that the dot-com bubble burst and crashed, and about 100,000 people lost their jobs, and I was one of them. We had some big decisions to make about staying in Seattle or to come back home, and we made the decision to come back to Utah and moved right back in the same neighborhood we lived in before, where our friends and family were, and we got ready to start part 3 of our lives post Seattle. Came back to Utah, and I got a job at the University of Utah. We had all 4 kids. A couple of them were in homeschool at that point. Part 3, I was called to be the bishop of the ward.
Oh yeah, and we were renting at the time.
Yeah, after Seattle, we had to rent for about a year until we got back on our feet. I was laid off at Amazon. Got back on our feet in about a year and bought the home we're in right now. We've been here for 16 years.
Wow.
16 years in the same house. We stay because it has a laundry chute.
Turn that vacuum off. Turn that off. No, turn it off. I'm recording right now. You can do it later.
I didn't hear that, did you?
What?
All I hear is the girls giggling. I don't hear that.
Oh my gosh.
Just film me like this. It'll work. Okay, what am I supposed to do?
You're so white.
I know, I'm a pale weirdo. With cold.
Yeah. Oh, my phone's ringing.
Can I shower? No. Okay, I'm gonna go hop in.
I think it's a telemarketer. Should I get it?
I'll answer it.
We're in an interview. Sorry. Okay.
Silence it.
Oh yeah.
Tell them to be quiet. Hey Maggie, Hannah, be quiet.
Okay.